back to chasing trophies. Today was the Rajasthan Royals versus the Chennai Super Kings. It turned out to be a one-sided game in the favor of Rajasthan Royals. A lot of people were excited to see Sanju Samson, but he departed very quickly, and it was actually Ravindra Jadeja, the other side of the trade, which shone more brightly. At the start, Rajasthan Royals in the power play, bowling beautifully. Nandre Berger and Jofra Archer showing the international experience in the IPL and showed what they can do. They broke the top order, and after that, all the Rajasthan bowlers came and contributed, whether it was Brijesh, whether it was, Sharma, what's his name, Sandeep Sharma, Bishnoi, and also Ravindra Jadeja. And then with the bat drive of Suryavanshi came to the fore and, killed it, 15 deliveries, outstanding batting. Faiz joining me. Faiz, it wasn't the most entertaining game, but people were tired of high-scoring matches, so we got a low-scoring affair today.
Bilkul, bhai, again, people will still complain that low scoring hai and they're never going to be happy about it. But I think Rajasthan Royals started very well. Guwahati suited them. The conditions were a bit moving for their bowlers and very well executed plans for the power play between Nandre Berger and Jofra Archer. बहुत ही अच्छा करे थे. Line and length जो maintain करा है Nandre Berger जबरदस्त, kept teasing and again a little bit questionable shot selection from Chennai Super King batsman Ruturaj, and Samson got a good one, but again middle wicket पे खड़े हुए थे, didn't know where he was actually standing and guard में भी थोड़ा off हो गया था. उसके बाद then no one looked to make a base and make a partnership, build a partnership, because again अगर थोड़ा आपको लग रहा है कि moving ball है थोड़ा difficult है तो at least rotate the strike, go back to the basics, but they kept trying to execute aggressiveness. And Ayush Matre, I don't know, again Prashant bhi nahi khel paya obviously because Sarfaraz Khan aa chuke the, and then Jamie Overton was involved as an impact sub, tried to make something happen, but again I think very good bowling, particularly in the middle overs. That pressure was again carried on by the spinners. Ravi Bishnoi and Jadeja look like a very good combination right now.
Yeah, and right now they look outstanding. And it was great to see Jadeja, coming back home after winning the trophy with Rajasthan Royals first time around, playing so long for CSK, coming back to Rajasthan and picking up those wickets. वो भी उसके पहले ही over में, I think it was great to see. His celebration was also a nice one. Really enjoyed that. And I think it will sit well with the Rajasthan Royals, and especially when you beat a team like CSK. I know that CSK are missing a few players, but you still associate them as a big club, despite their performances in the last few seasons. So they'll be very happy with that. For Chennai, again, we said all year last year that the top orders issue. They changed that around, and now they have a new top order, but it's still been a problem. Maybe it's a one-off thing, but they will be very heavily dependent on Samson, Gaikwad, and Marty to give them starts.
100%. I think for them, they felt like last year they started the transition, but the transition hasn't yet. Again, it's just been one match. A little too early to say that it's not worked. And I think in their initial thought, maybe Prashant Veer was also involved, and a lot Deval Brevis was also involved. So maybe a little bit of few injuries here and there. Stride strain or maybe Dhoni not being there as well. I know I shouldn't make a big deal with Dhoni thing. I think it's still relatively, because he's not going to play that many balls and overs. So with Deval Brevis, it's that firepower in the middle that'll give you that. And Sarfaraz, I don't know if he was in the plans or not, but with Chennai again, I think little too early to say whether the business was successful or not. But they have to bank on Sanju Samson big season. Sanju and Ruturaj, again, these two have to lead from the front. Again, Ayush Matre is still relatively young, but these two are experienced, seasoned guys. And then Shivam Dube Mustafa, again with him, he came off quarter 6, but World Cup form, थोड़ा आप expect करेंगे कि भाई आप तो भी उधर से खेलो, but gets sucked into again a little slower delivery went up.
I actually liked the way he approached it, but obviously now it looks very bad. It looks horrible.
I mean, people the aggressiveness, but in the situation where
it looked horrible. I know it looked horrible, but the thing is, he had the matchup, so he went for it. But obviously, he'll want to have better execution in that. I didn't have a problem with the mindset, but the execution was very poor.
And
it looked poor, and 100% they'll need that. अगर आपके top order नहीं चलती है, then the likes of Dube and Matthew Short, Brevis, जो भी middle order पे उन लोगों को carry करना पड़ेगा. आप give up नहीं कर सकते वहाँ पे. You need to keep going. I know, they do. Jadeja is not there in their team right now, but they still bat relatively deep. Man, Jamie Overton was still batting there relatively deep. So they have options over there, so they need to keep going, in my opinion, and execute the skills a bit better. Last year, you had a different problem, with the older guys, but now you're having a problem with the younger guys. So there's always going to be issues. You just need to find a solution for it. Back your players. and go. The problem is, like for me, Dhoni's biggest impact will be his captaincy.
Yeah.
But I don't think today the captaincy. The problem was the batting, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
अब उसमें आप वही
Yeah,
मैच खत्म हो
अभी
गया
वही
था.
है, short selection was abysmal. Like आप सीधा बॉल थोड़ा move out हुआ, आप वहाँ पे बिखर गए. With Ruturaj, you don't know why he went for making a gap. I think again it was that he didn't know where he was standing. The guard again, you weren't aware of what was happening around you. Sarfaraz went for something. I think Ayush Matre also like. So I think it was a lot to do with the short selection. And there was a bit of trickiness in the wicket. There was a little bit of holding up. There was a little bit. I think Jadeja bowled superbly. The pressure kept mounting. There was no sign of relief. Rajasthan, but with the ball as well, अगर आप देखो सब early on dropping Suryavanshi didn't अब already low scoring है उसमें भी confidence exuberate नहीं हो रहा. बैटिंग ऐसी हुई फिर आप फील्ड पे आके आपकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज थोड़ी ऑलरेडी कंधे पे झुके हुए जैसा आप बोल रहे थे don't lose hope. And I think that's what CSK gave up initially after losing 3-4 wickets. They gave up. It didn't look like they're looking for a fighting spirit. They didn't have like विराट कोहली आके जज्बात दे रहा है या कोई गाली देने वाला वैसा वाला मेंटालिटी नहीं दिख रही इस टीम में कि भाई there's no fire. Where is the firepower going to come from? Is what we have to see.
Yeah, 100%. That firepower needs to be over there. With the ball, I think Rajasthan Royals showed that, right? Like, I mean, many people weren't expecting because of Archer's World Cup and his inconsistency. But that's the thing with Jofra Archer, man. When he gets in the rhythm, it's very difficult to stop him. And when he's not in the rhythm, it's very difficult to stop the leakage as well. He's that type of guy. And Berger also showed his skill, everything. Were you impressed with Brijesh smooth action?
Yes, very impressed with him. Smart guy. He saw Karthik Sharma was looking to hit it over, like expecting the bounce. He pitched it up. बहुत ही अच्छा execute था वो ball उनका, and then LBW managed to get Karthik Sharma out. Maintained his line in length. And again, in IPL sometimes you don't have to be the best. You just got to be the smartest in terms of where you pitch it in the right areas. And then you just wait for that wicket. Some people are so desperate for the wicket, वो line भूल जाते हैं. But this guy looked today at least that he's not looking. He's trying to be economical, and that's sometimes just to maintain that pressure about Jadeja, Berger, Archer, and Bishnoi also for that matter. I think I was impressed by him. He looked like he was tossing up a few rather than just bowling googlies. And he looks much more fresher and relief. Bishnoi, but yes, Brijesh looks like an exciting prospect for their bowling who adds value. It's not like a पहले game में इसको एक target करके मारेंगे. The wicket was a little bit tricky, I would say, but it was not something that controllable नहीं था for CSK. And Matt Henry Musaba again trying to get an opportunity. वहाँ spill हुआ, फिर fielding अपन अभी देख रहे थे, Khalil missing.
Yeah, I mean he got a stick. Yeah, he got stick, but वही है कि he's the one who created that chance. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because he created only duck पे गया, like you mentioned 3-4 times in the live कि शायद मैच फंस सकता था अगर उन्हें आउट हो गया तो अगर मगर का गेम में
भाई like जायसवाल का भी innings आप देखो, like he looked so undercooked, right? Like and Suryavanshi, if he didn't hit that quick fire, potentially 50 run गायब थे आपके. And CSK would have probably again slower one, wicket to wicket. ये वो पराग भी ऐसा नहीं लग रहा था कि मारने उनको भी ड्रॉप कर दिए थे आना के.
हाँ, उनको भी ड्रॉप कर दिए थे, बट 100% वो तो बात सही है कि लाइक आप देखो पहले बॉल से फील्डिंग का टोन सेट करना है, उन लोग अलग ही सेट कर दिया. Like the ball went through his leg, Sarfaraz, and then after that the drop catch after a couple of deliveries. So Matt Henry wasn't getting that support, and then after that they just launched into him. Obviously, maybe his lack of pace is a bit of a concern. That's something that Archer has and Andre Berger has. That could be a concern when if the swing decreases and stuff like that. Also one thing that we have, I'm not saying it's an excuse, but one thing we have to also understand that it did rain. And it was a very good toss to win because they could utilize the initial moisture.
100%.
So that does help. That's not the main reason that they won the game, but it does impact.
The bowling was difficult, but again, the way the guy got out also. I think वो चीज बहुत ही important है अपने को समझने के यार आप कहाँ खड़े हुए हो, अवेयरनेस कितनी है.
मगर वो आप अगर पहले तो विकेट देखे ना वो लाइक जैसा संजू सैमसन का लाइक बॉल वो मूव हुआ था एकदम से, तो वो थोड़ा बहुत तो रहेगा. But maybe like you said, the short selection maybe not go for that type of shot, but I don't think they were prepared that the pitch is going to behave like that, and that goes down to lack of preparation and also the बारिश का. हाँ, वो तो आप कुछ कर नहीं सकते उसका. Sometimes even if you're prepared, you just get
थोड़े बेचारे अंडरवेल हो गया आज.
Yeah, he created a chance also, but unfortunately,
Suryavanshi तो भाई generational.
He's like stick cricket man. This guy stick cricket in real life. बहुत जबरदस्त batting करा. He was unbelievable. He got the chance, but he was great. It was wonderful to see him.
And वही Musaba like constantly being able to execute that power in that I mean he's young. That's why maybe हम हमारे एज में अब नहीं सोच रहे कि भाई इस तरह कैसा मारा, but energy and जो उसके hip, like the thrust that he has, the power that he has in his hips. The way he's just able to go, and he got a very good variety of sort of offside game, strong leg side game, straight down the ground. He has everything in that, and he can be a 360 player, I think, in the future. थोड़ा maybe cuts वर्ट्स ऐड कर लिए, late cut, wait cut. He's too good right now at this age. And भाई जायसवाल बहुत सुला दिया था, and सूर्यवंशी नहीं मारा था तो भाई it could have probably been another story.
Yes, 100%. It could have been a different story. Any for you, the player of the game?
Nande Pargan, जैसा बोले, like he changed the whole rhythm of the game, picked up 2 crucial wickets, 2 for 26, I think, and yeah, they didn't have an answer for him. Suryavanshi got a life, that's the only reason.
Yeah, fair enough. That's completely great. And Suryavanshi is going to break a lot of records. There's going to be a lot of talk about him again. The internet will be broken because of his innings, and yeah, it was crazy to see that. And congratulations to Rajasthan Royals for CSK commiserations. And yeah, I'm sure their fan base is not used to this, like every season, like having 4 seasons. But welcome to the world of other fans. And now you're becoming normal fans, so that's good. But yeah, thank you, Faz. Thank you everybody for joining. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, do comment on the video as well, and share it with all your friends and family. Thank you, everybody.